What happened? Say what?
I said Devin's coming in.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Does he have to come down here?
Huh?
Does he have to come down here?
He going in here.
Okay. Why you didn't tell me?
I definitely pulled up to the wrong house. Oh, did you? I was like, oh, you cut the bushes down? And then I went to the backyard. I was like, this is the right house. How you doing?
Hey, Devin. How are you? Good to see you.
We got a lot of
You
work
coming to
do.
fix us up?
The house is a mess. That's why you're
Look, this is an old house, so.
When you look at our AC, and you'll see how crazy. You doing good? Yeah, just okay. Pops is in New York. He told me that he was talking to the paperwork that I was done yesterday, but I'm not sure. He said he's gonna come back by the end of the week. I don't think he is because of the snowstorm. Yeah. But the good thing is, I think he has some friends from his home.
There's a lot going on over here, okay?
He really has.
But I'm packaging orders today, so I'm going to show you guys all the things. This is my new setup, so whenever I go live, this is where I'll be. I got my little lighting set up, my tripod and everything. I started by going live on TikTok, but I am like, it was different over there. So I said, let me come over here where the people at. So we got a lot to do today. I have literally probably about 50 orders I want to get out or more. We'll see where we end up. So I got a lot on my desk here. I got my cart over here that has all my bags and supplies. I got my freebie cards here with my hand sanitizer. And then I have a little industrial bin here. And this is where I kind of toss the orders in. And it has some boxes in there for me too. So we packaging today. I think I'm going to go live every day to show you guys, because I feel like there's a lot of confusion, especially on TikTok. That's why I went live on TikTok first. And people feel like the website is confusing. And so I thought I would just go live and then kind of show you guys things and maybe tell you where to find it in hopes that that will help. And then just kind of show, I feel like I love packaging videos. And don't you love my setup back here? Comment and let me know what you think about this whole thing. The lighting is on point. And I got my little table here so you can see it all and you can ask me questions, and that's what we're doing. So, oh, okay. So somebody said, what do I sell? So this page is all about planning and productivity. So if you check my page here, you'll see all my videos are about that. So we have a stationery brand called Fancy Plans Co. So these are all leather planner covers behind me. And there's tons of other things that you can't see. And so we sell paper products to create a custom planner. So all of this is that. So of course you go into the website and you pick out what you want to kind of build your planner. We also have planner boxes, which kind of have curated items already ready for you. So that way you can just purchase a box and it kind of gives you that foundation. So I usually, well, I started going live more, but I'm going to make this like a normal thing. So that's why I have my whole little setup over here. So that way I can answer your questions and package stuff. So my website is fancyplansco.com. So pretty simple and straightforward. So you can find us there. Okay, so I'm not going to shout out the person's name that the order is. I'll say the order number maybe, so that way you can, if that's your order number, you'll know that I'm packaging your order. So this is for 39782. So this is all the stuff that they got. They got a full year planner. They got some dashboard vellum, some year at a glance. Oh, this is a planner box. So she got a planner box, and in addition to the planner box, she got the vellum here, the blood pressure log. And y'all have to let me know if y'all like this too, because I'm not going to keep doing it if y'all don't like it, okay? That's a part of the planner box, which is a semicircle dashboard expense tracker. And then these two items come with the planner box along with this whole bag of stuff, okay? And I'm not going to go through that because y'all have seen me talk about the planner box a trillion times. Y'all probably sick of me, okay? So usually when it comes to planner boxes, they go in a box, okay? So we have boxes and we have envelopes, and we have 3 size boxes. So that's our medium size box. So what I typically do is I'll put it in a bag. So we have bags here, these white bags, and then I'll put everything in here. And usually it can fit. If it doesn't fit, then we just put it directly in the box with some tissue paper, And y'all, I'm trying to do better this year with my packaging. Like I really love a good packaging situation. So I'm hoping that we're doing a good job with that. I'm always looking for ways to improve with packaging. Tons of planners, but you're not disciplined. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. But you have to force yourself and really assess it and see like, hey, is this really helping me? And if it's helping you, then keep going. Keep forcing yourself and keep it somewhere where you can look at it every day and it will remind you to pick it up. Otherwise, if it's somewhere on a shelf somewhere, you're not gonna look at it. So keep it near your bed, keep it on your desk at work, so that way you can remember to open it up. All right, so I'm just gonna seal the bag with one of our stickers here. Right there. Bam. Okay. Put this in the box along with this after I seal it with a smaller sticker. You have aw, I'm so glad. You said we have fire products and you love them. We appreciate you. We really do. Because without you guys, of course, we wouldn't even have a store. And so, but we're glad that you like the products that you receive because we put a lot of work into them. And then I check it off. So we make sure that we check everything off on the order form. So this is kind of how that looks. And so once we're fulfilling it, we're checking it off. My husband has his job of fulfilling certain things, and then he gets it over to me, and then I do my job of fulfilling. So his check marks look a little different from mine, and that's okay. He likes to check on the item, on the photo, and I like to check off to the side. I don't know why. So now that this last little item is complete, I can go ahead and check it off. Done. And then we're gonna be adding, because I have 4 girls that work here now, and there's been a lot of mistakes. And so I have these new cards that are coming in that are going to say, I think it says, thank you for your order or something like that on the outside. And then on the flip side, it says, package with love by, or package with care by. And then the girl, whoever packaged the order, is going to write her name there. And then that way, if you guys have an issue, something's missing or something's wrong, I'm going to ask you, who packaged that order? Hopefully it's not me. And then you can let me know, and then I'll know how to address that with that particular girl. And if she keeps making mistakes, then we got a problem, okay? Then I fold it like that, and then we have 3 freebie cards. I'll show them to you because they're new. I try to redesign them every single time I run out. So this one here, that is really, really cool, and you can use them in your planner, of course. And then this is how to change your life in a year. And then this is our standard card with, you know, a coupon code and all that stuff. Okay, so I take this like so, paper clips. It's a lot of work that goes into these packaging, y'all. And I clip a clip on here, and then I clip this onto the packing slip, just like that, right? And then I'll put a little tissue paper in here. Put the card right on top, close it up. Boom. Take the label, which I can't let you see. And I put it right on the outside. All right, and then I told you I had this big industrial bin right here. So I'll just toss it right on in there. And then we'll drop it off at the post office. Done. Hold on 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna grab something real quick. Discipline over motivation, for sure. For sure. I talk about that all the time. That's my word of the year. Discipline. So I get it. Motivation can disappear. Okay? So you need to be disciplined. So yes, I totally agree with you on that. So if y'all are just joining, we're just packaging orders, okay? So I can kind of share with you guys how things look, because I feel like there'll be a lot of questions about what's what. And most of these orders I'm packaging right here are for our planner boxes, which comes with a ton of different things. So if you see something come across your screen, let me know, and I'll tell you what it is, where to find it. If you have any questions, let me know. That's what I'm here for. Hey, Greensville. Hey, hey. And if I hope I'm trying to do my best to answer questions while I'm packaging, but I got a ton of stuff to get out today, so. All right, so this is a planner box, order number 39809. So if that's your order, thank you. I'm not gonna say names. So the planner box comes with a ton of different things, and that's all she ordered, which is the planner box. Okay, what's this bag of stuff? Y'all, I'm trying to get these girls up to speed. I got, well, 3 girls. One I'm trying to hire, but she's actually will be coming back. But she hasn't officially started yet. But baby, we gotta get them quicker with packaging, which I know takes time because it's a learning curve. Because I can do a lot in a short period of time. Oh yeah, yeah. We have a lot of new stuff on the site. So let me know if you have any questions about anything, because I know it can get overwhelming. We are thinking of starting a service where we're doing some custom planners. You know, like we'll kind of put together a cart for you, if you will, if that makes sense. Because I feel like some people, we have so many new customers, and sometimes it gets a little overwhelming with like what's on the site. So it's almost like a consultation service, but a little different. I forget what Quita called it. All right, so I put the tissue paper in, and then I need the packing slip. Freebie cards. And let me know, y'all, if this is a good angle, because it took me so long this morning to try to figure out like what's the best angle so that you guys can see what you need to see. So I can change it if it doesn't work. Let me know. I love our new freebie cards too, because I just feel like this is such a cute little card to put in your planner. And then that is, this longer one is how to change your life in a year, which is really cool. All right, that goes right on top. Start first with the normal order and do some, okay, yeah, and again, let us know if you have any questions, because it can be a lot. You keep getting overwhelmed with putting together the purse. Oh, okay, so how can I help you with that? Because I created a collection on the site just for the purse planner, so you can actually look at that collection. And it gives you every single thing that I included in my purse planner. It's on the main page of the site. You just have to scroll down a little bit. So what exactly, like, do you want it exactly like mine? Because all you have to do is literally just go through each item and then just add to cart whatever size you want. I love my little purse planner. I wish I had it down here so I could show you guys. I do have my regular planner. It's right here. And I did a flip through on my channel here, but I haven't posted it yet because my laptop got broken. So I've been without my laptop. It's getting repaired right now. And they ordered the wrong part. So I could have had it like 2 days ago, which would have put me back in business. But now that I have to wait because of that part. And my video was edited on there. So I should have posted it before I turned it in for repair. Okay, so there's that. Yeah. Okay, so exactly like mine, yeah. So on the site, you'll see a collection. I think it's called Quita's Purse Planner or A6 Purse Planner. And it has every single item that I have included in mine. So you have to literally do is just go through each. And I was going to create a listing, but I feel like this was easier to just create a collection. So I don't know. You'll have to let me know. Go and look at it and let me know how easy it is to navigate. And if I need to make some changes, I will. But it should be pretty easy to just go in and just add what you want to your cart. And you'll just go item by item. And then choose your size, which I recommend A6 or a smaller size, but mine is A6. And then add it to your cart. So should be pretty straightforward. But let me know if it's not, and we can revisit. Yeah, because that purse planner is fire. And those are my only two planners. My purse planner and my regular everyday planner. And any cover that we have, like, you don't have to choose the cover in that collection. That's just the cover that I have on mine, but any of our covers can be formatted for A6 planners. So you can choose whatever cover you see in our shop, and it will fit the A6 planner. Oh, I gotta punch that. Why didn't I punch that? Okay, I answered your question. Okay, good. But let me know if you have any other questions. I'm not sure how long I'll be live. I'm just kind of, it's a lot to get through today. And so I said I'll just try to get through as much as I can and answer any questions y'all have and show y'all products and stuff like that. When will I be restocking the 2-inch clear discs? Oh, I can do that now because I have them in stock. They should always be in stock. Let me check, because I can stock it right now. No, the planner box doesn't come in A6 size because I don't even know how many we sold at this point. And everything has to be formatted for that particular size. And A6 is not our most popular size. It's becoming popular now that I created my purse planner video, but it's not typically a popular size for us. So we only stocked the popular sizes. So maybe next year we'll do A6. I don't feel like your main everyday planner should be A6 though, because A6 is so small. I feel like A6 is perfect for like a purse planner, but not for your everyday planner. So this was order number, I said I was going to tell y'all the order numbers. Oh, 39783. 39783. I'm not going to say the name, but all right. What about the plan? I'm gonna go ahead and stock the. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and stock the. It's gonna pause you for a minute, but I'll go ahead and add the discs right now. So hold on 1 second. Listing and or the clear disc listing and add stock for the 2-inch discs. Pretty please with sugar on top. You said add stock? Yeah, because I guess it's showing out of stock right now. Somebody trying to buy? Possibly. You just want it because it's so cute. I know. I get it. I get it. It is. I'm gonna get it in a minute. I'm gonna go upstairs and get it because I feel like I need to show you guys in person or here on the video or on the live. The small purse planner. Yeah, and that's me. I have my half letter planner and then I have my A6. And I was never usually an A6 girly because I just thought it was always too small, but I just think it's perfect for a purse planner. So y'all, when the girls package an order, now, because there were so many mistakes with people getting the wrong thing, they put it in the bags like this, and then they give it back to me, and then I look through it, and I approve it, and then I give it back to them to put in a box. But they're not here right now, but that's what we do for now, because it was just too much, because I hate mistakes. And then it costs us money, it costs the customer frustration. I hate it. So that's what we do. You have to give it back to me. I'm gonna look through it, make sure it's good, make sure everything's there, and then you can package it. Okay. Which takes a lot of extra time, but it's worth it. Okay, so let's see. Transparent clear cover. This is order 39776. This has a film over it, so this is not truly how it looks. Checking. The cover that comes with the box. The actual inserts that come with the box comes with these two. The vellum semicircle, and then these two items. And then the journal card. Oh, that is the journal card. Okay, and then they got an extra blood pressure log, no spin tracker, and 100 things to track in your planner, vellum. All right. Did you add it, babe?
Still trying to find it.
Look in the
I think I found it.
Okay. So y'all have to let me know how y'all like the setup. I think this is gonna work out. I feel like before in that other room. Okay, you did. Okay, so the 2-inch discs should be stocked. Let me know if you don't see them, or if it still shows as 0 quantity. Those always go quick, so I need to just figure out a way to just keep them in stock in terms of just the numbers there, because I like to just keep track of how many we're selling. They always sell out. You guys are really loving the 2-inch discs. So I'm gonna show you how they look really quick, because I have them on my planner. And at first I thought that's gonna be kind of large, but it's actually fine. I love my planner. Like this is probably my most favorite setup. But they're not as large as one would think. I mean, they are rather large, but I've seen some people with like some really, really large ones on there. So these are the 2-inch. We have them in black now too. So there's that. I'm not sure if you knew that. And y'all, I'm loving our new charms. So that's my letter, initial letter M, of course. And we've got a bunch of other designs, and I actually have some that I need to create that you'll probably see me here on live doing. Boom. Oh, what happened to my tissue paper? Right on top. Close it up. So I don't know if I told you guys this order number, 39776. So that's your order number. Thank you. We appreciate you. Okay. I need to go grab, let me see. These on even? Cover. Yep, all of these. Okay, so 4 covers. How about these? 4, 5. All right, I gotta go grab 5 clear covers really quickly. I shall return. Finish these orders out here. Okay. I had to go grab 2 more of these. You should just let you. Okay, hold on. Just. Oh, the setup. Which setup? I missed it. I'm sorry. I stepped out for a minute. I literally just sent an email because I'm struggling to print. Wait. Okay, the last 3 people that commented, I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay, the first person, you sent an email because you're struggling to print. So did you purchase a digital download from us and you don't know how to print it? That's what I gather. And then, oh, the whole setup. But you mean my whole, that setup is crazy. I mean, it took a long time for me to get that just right. You know what I mean? Okay, Quita is our customer service person, so she may have responded to you by now. Check and make sure, because it should be pretty simple to print. You having a problem printing it? You should be able to print it. I mean, I'm not really quite sure how to help you to print it. What kind of printer do you have? Yeah, that's why, like, we're not really doing digital downloads anymore because because of a lot of reasons, which I won't go into. But I prefer to just buy it and just let that company print it, because the paper's different from, well, I'm a shop owner now, but if I was a regular consumer, you know, the paper's different from what I have on hand as just a regular person, you know what I mean? And I want that good quality paper. And it's just less of a hassle. Try to figure out how to cut it and then how to, you know, print it and all that stuff. It's just, for me, I'd rather let somebody else do it. I need to go get my stickers too. It's printing, okay. 8.5. Yeah, it's going to print 8.5 by 11, but then the size of the insert you should see a box around it, because I'm not sure if we changed the formatting to crop lines, but you should see a box around each design, and that's what you're going to cut around. So just double check, because the line is kind of faint, so that way it doesn't get or interfere with the design itself. So you should see a box around that design if it's not changed to the new formatting. Now there's crop lines, so you don't have to worry about a box. But it's going to print on 8.5 by 11 paper. But the design is what you're trying to cut out. So hopefully that helps. Let me know. Okay, there I go. I was like, what happened? Somebody called me and then it froze. Y'all, usually I like to have my music playing in the background, but I be getting copyright strikes because I be playing my little 90s music. So I said, I'm just gonna chill today. Sounds too quiet though, right? Maybe I should just roll with the copyright strikes. Hey, Keena. There she go. There she go. I know I told you I was going live on TikTok, but you know how the people be. I gotta go where the people are, okay? And TikTok, it ain't right yet. It ain't right yet. But we gonna get there. So that's our customer service person, Keena, you guys. If you guys have any questions, y'all got her for however long y'all got her, okay? And she'll hop in to answer questions if need be. So somebody was just asking about cutting the inserts. And I think I addressed your question, and I think you should be good to go. But I think you said you're just going to order already printed anyways, which I get. And that's what my ultimate recommendation would be, because it's just easier that way. So this is order 39758. She ordered a planner box. See, this is why I checked the girl's order. Wait, hold on. She ordered 2 planner boxes. I was going to say. But see, like, I think so differently from other people, I think. And my husband and I, we talk about this all the time, because he was like, because I'll do things and he'll do things and we do things 2 different ways. And I'll be like, but that's not how I would do it. And he'd be like, well, that's not how I would do it. So how I would do this, right? Someone ordered 2 different boxes. I would put the items for each box separately so that they'll know. Like, I wouldn't stack up 2 covers like this. I wouldn't stack up 2 planners. I would stack up all the items that come in one box together and then all items that come in another box separately in the same box, so there's separation. And then I would have a bag for each of these. So each planner on top of it would have all of the items that go in the bag for that planner. Does that make sense? Am I crazy, y'all? That's just how my brain thinks. Because I just feel like you want to, well, I don't know what the people want to see at the end of the day. I just think that's just how my brain works. No way is wrong, but I also want it to be an experience. So I want you to know, you know, you have 2 separate planners that you order. So I wouldn't put 2 sticker sheets in here like she did. Although I do like how she thinks, because that saves on supplies, you know. So I'm not mad at that. But then also, like, be consistent. So both of these should be in here, you know. So I was telling you guys, people who were on here earlier, that we have 3 girls and 1 possibly that I'm hiring, but she'll be coming back. And there's been a lot of mistakes. When I say a lot, I mean an obscene amount of mistakes. And I hate mistakes because it costs us money. It frustrates the customer. And so now what they do is they bring me the order, packaged and not in a box. I look at it, I approve it, and then I give it back to them, and then they put it in a box and ship it, which takes extra time, because really they should be in a position right now to where they should be able to get the stuff out without mistakes. So I'm telling them now, look at the order, check, make sure everything's checked off. You know, usually we title the listing the same as what the item is. So this will be, or would say something about quote on the itemized, you know, thing on the order form. So you should be able to match up the item with whatever it says on the order form. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's still a lot of learning that they have to do. I feel like this is easy, but I also have to understand that these are young ones, and young ones take a little longer to learn, I guess. I don't know. If they care, you know, because at the end of the day, that has to be a factor too. You know, do they even care? Are they just packaging up orders and putting them in a box? You know, it's deeper than that. So, pink vegan leather covers. Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know what that was all about. I'm assuming I missed something. Word text dashboards be purchased without the previous. Yeah. So okay. So we have 2 different, and I thought I had an order over here I could have showed you. We updated the design of the word of the years now. So going forward, there'll be the new design, which has the photo in the middle, and then underneath it has the word, and then it has a little blurb about the word. We're not going to do away with the previous version, but the previous version also has the year removed. So you can order the previous version, which we're not going to add any more words to that, or you can purchase the new version, which in my opinion, I really, really, oh, I can show you. I love that. So we'll be adding new words to that, and it doesn't have the year on it. So this is how it looks. This is the new version. I love the new version. Now the old version has the definition of the word, and the new version just has a little blurb about the word. I like this one better. Oh, so this will be the new design, and you'll see it in the listing. And we're working on adding more words. So as of now, we are kind of allowing you to put a custom word in the description of your order or the notes of your order, and then we'll do it. And then of course we'll add it to the website. So we're not making any more of the old designs, only this design here, but you can still purchase the old design. That'll stay up on the website. And even though the listing may show a picture with the word on it, I mean with the date on it, they don't have the date on them. So just know that. But I love the new one. I love the new one. Okay, so where are we? All right, so I'm gonna add another bag to this. So I separated all the items out. So there's two, because she ordered 2 separate planner boxes. And again, in my opinion, I feel like they should be 2 separate bags. This goes to one planner box, and then the other one goes to the other planner box. I feel like packaging and opening your packages should be to separate. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It should be an experience, you know what I mean? But reasonable cost-wise. So we try to do our best with just, you know, making it look nice, but also not making it cost an arm and a leg. No, you're. Oh, wait. What are you saying? No, I'm not to. What did I say? Y'all know I can't remember what I said from 5 minutes ago. All right, so this is just what I would do. Okay. Again, not saying that what she did is wrong, and I am gonna tell her to do it this way because I prefer it that way. Let me grab my thing. I don't know how that floated away like that. Because this is gonna have to go in a bigger box. Because it's 2 planner boxes. Okay. I feel like I need a bigger desk, y'all. But we're gonna work with what we got. Okay. Yeah. So this is the cover on. Yeah, it's kind of just all jumbled up in here. And then I put the planner in, at a glance pages in, dashboard semicircle in, and then that in, and the journal cards. That's one order. And then I would put the other ones on top. Now, why are there? Then I'd separate it and do the same thing. And then these I will put in a bag because these are like separate items. Where did I put my bags, y'all? Oh, right here. So it'd be easier to grab, and then I forgot. Y'all, I don't know. I mean, I've been doing this for so long, but I was going to say, why am I so much faster? Because yesterday, one of the girls said that she only got 5 packaged, but I'm on my 6th one, and I've only been online for 40 minutes. And I've been talking to you guys, otherwise I would have gotten a lot more done. So I don't know if it's a training thing or just, it's just gonna take time and be patient, you know. I don't know, but as of right now, because of how busy we are, we just need the stuff we need them to be a little bit faster. Well, and with faster mistakes come, that's why I said they need to bring the order back to me so I can check it. Bam. Now in this particular case, I'm gonna put it in here. Because I'm not, yeah, I'll probably still put a piece of tissue paper in there. And then I'm going to use one of these larger dots. Bam. Put it right on top. Put this right on top. Add some tissue paper. And this is, what is this, y'all? Oh, 39758. So thank you, 39758. Appreciate you. All right. Okay. Hey, oh, I'm sorry. What? Who are you looking for? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that one. And then can you do me a favor? Can you take those? I think I'm actually going to put a cover in there.
So what do you need me to do?
Can you open them and see? I don't think so. I'm not for sure, but I just want to double check. Oh, I almost forgot what I was trying to do. Okay. Another planner box. This is 39866, along with month at a glance version 2, tracker, 31-day tracker, budget workbook, just the weekly only, and then an extra at a glance, because it also comes in the planner box. Some stuff came in, some new products came in. I'll be so excited to go look at the new products. So I'm sure AJ will bring it down. All right, and I like to put or stack things by order of size. So I don't know, I just think it looks better that way. And usually, again, I'll put these in a separate bag because these are like the extra add-on items, and I want them to see the difference between what they ordered or what comes in the planner box versus the additional items they ordered. I feel like I'm missing something. Budget workbook. Oh, where's everybody from? I'm from Chicago too. I don't know if y'all know that about me. I'm from the south side of Chicago. And I see some New York in the house. Keena's from Brooklyn. My husband's from Brooklyn. Okay. All right, that's ready to go. Check this off the list. Yeah, I'm thinking also about, oh, the Netherlands. Oh, wow. I can only imagine what the weather's like in Chicago. They said it's supposed to be a little storm situation coming through here this weekend. So everybody's getting prepared for that. I need to do my grocery shopping because people be going crazy here whenever they say it's going to be some sort of storm. The people don't be knowing how to act. So I'm going to go ahead and get my grocery order in, and I'll probably go pick it up. I usually get it delivered, but... Okay. there's that. We're supposed to play tennis on Saturday, but of course we ain't gonna do that. We made it to the playoffs with our Saturday team, but playing tennis is crazy because it's cold. I played a match yesterday, a singles match, and it was a 3-setter, and I won 6-0 in the third set. Was crazy. She got tired though. She tried to outlast me, but this 40-something-year-old woman can outlast the regular person. You could be in your 20s, and I'm gonna get every single ball back. Period. Okay? Don't let the age fool you. So I outlasted her, and I'm so proud of myself because tennis is such a mental game. And if your mind ain't right, I didn't see the label for this one, so I'm gonna have to give this back to my husband, tell him that I need the label. It be like that sometimes. Okay, so I think I told y'all what order that was. This is 39813. Okay, this one has a planner box, grid vellum, notes, homework logs. These are just in addition to the planner box. This week notes, and that's it, in a planner box. All right. So I'm gonna put these in a box. And y'all, I also had to, I'm also a big stickler for where, so sometimes the bag is, the insert is too small for the bag that it fits into. So they have to fold it over. So this is correct because they were folding it in the front. They were also putting the seam in the front. So I'm also a big stickler about where the seam is. So this is the seam, the fold over part, that sticky part. They were putting it in the front, which I feel like some stuff is self-explanatory, but some stuff also isn't. You know, you got to kind of coach people through things, especially because it's not their business. And so, so they got this right, and now they know that I want, when you package it, I want the spine facing this direction for all the inserts because they were also mismatching. So some spine would be this way, some spine would be this way. It was a mess. Some like the whole box would be a disaster. So for the first 2 weeks, I wasn't really checking them, and they weren't bringing the order back to me. So I apologize if y'all got some hot mess boxes because even though I was telling them what to do, I don't think they were always listening. And so now I think we're on the same page, and then especially with them bringing the order back to me, like I'm going to fix it if it's not right, or it's a teachable moment, you know? But there were some times when I was like, are y'all for real? Like, be so for real. They were for real. So I just had to let them know, hey, let's change this. Okay. What you got there? Oh, is that my, oh, this is cool. So I can show you guys what these cards look like. I was talking about them.
Oh, you opened them up?
Oh, no, I didn't. This one needs a label, and then these are the two that I want you to check. In addition to the one you took upstairs. You had one. It was 3.
Lucky I didn't catch a UPS guy.
No, but I don't think it was UPS.
That's what I took upstairs. You old UPS package.
We had one in your hand when I asked you to check it.
They were all UPS that I took upstairs.
Did you find the UPS guy?
No, I said fortunately I did.
Okay. But I gave you 3 that was down here that I wanted
you
to.
2 you gave me that I put right there.
No, it was 3 of them.
It was only 2.
Well,
and
can
I took was UPS though.
Yeah, but it was in the stack still. So that one is one of the ones I wanted you to check. Okay, so this is why I did this, right? So these cards I got recently. So this will be another freebie card you'll get, but it's not anything special. I mean, it is special, but not really. Total presentation is everything. Yeah, yep. That's what I'm trying to work on for this year, making sure it's like an experience for people to unbox their orders. So I need some accountability around here. Okay, you got it? Is that the one? I think that's the one. Yes, those 3. And I'm just looking for the cover, but I think it might be in there. What's that? Oh. I think it might be in there, but I just wanted you to just double check. And then this needs a label. because I want to know who's making mistakes so I can help, you know? So I got these cards. Okay, so this is what they say on the front. So I'm gonna write the person's name who ordered the package. I'm gonna start with this order right here, Rachel. So I write her name on here with a Sharpie. And then it says, hey, Rachel, your order made our day. We hope this package makes yours. Okay, and then on the back, it says, package with care by. And then that person's going to write their name on the back of the card. And then when you guys email us and you say, hey, something was missing from my order or whatever the case may be, I'm going to say whose name is it on that card that was packaged by. And then I can address that with the person. Does that make sense? I just hope it ain't never my name. Because then we got a problem. All right, so that's how that would look. My name on the back. Rachel's name on the front. Okay? So hopefully that will help with discovering who the culprit is. Okay, so we'll put that right on the front along with this card. I think that's going to help. And it's just going to give them more accountability to know that, hey, if you make a mistake, we're going to catch you. And we're going to, it might be a conversation that you may not, you may not like. But it's got to be had, because we can't make mistakes. We can make mistakes, but we got to minimize on the mistakes that we make. Otherwise, yes, it's going to be frustrating for the customer, which means it's going to be frustrating for you. You're going to be uncomfortable too. So we'll see if that works. So what y'all think? How do y'all first see that going? Same color as your gold planner cards. Gold planner cards. Gold planner cards. What gold planner cards? Same color. Gold planner cards. I don't know which gold planner cards you're talking about. The freebie cards? Gold planner cards. Like the 2x3 journal cards? And is this the same color? If that's what you're talking about, no. So this is how it would look. And then, of course, your order form. So then basically they need to, and I'm going to probably also tell them to put a second check mark. So right now when my husband fulfills his part, he goes through and he does his check marks. And then I have stuff that I have to do that wouldn't be checked off. So then I go through and do my stuff and check it off. And then I think I want the girls to do a secondary check mark. I don't know. We'll see. Because then as they're going through things, checking them, they can add a check mark, which tells them that they already checked that. You know what I mean? So mini page marker. Oh, I saw that right on top and I needed to punch that. But now I don't see where it is. And I didn't see those either. You see what I mean? That's why I have to double check these orders. I didn't see them. And I didn't see those. Why are they checked off if they're not in here? That's literally crazy. And see, that's how it happens. So that's why I have to be that second pair of eyes, because there's no reason for these binder clips to be checked off, or the mini page marker in dark gray to be checked off, or the green sticky notes, because they're not in here. Unless they're in here. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. There's that. Okay. But this is wrong because the corners are supposed to be rounded. So I spent a lot of time doing this, y'all. Taking stuff out of packages because it's wrong. And I'm going to go around these corners. And then I'll repackage it. Just now started, but I'm putting another two. This order I just packaged was the first one that I did. Okay, so I rounded the corners, and then I'll repackage it in the same package. Yeah. That one's ready?
No, the one you just took.
Oh, okay, thank you. All right. I'm wondering, y'all, if I should use well, I'm probably going to start using them. I just got them. But I just feel like to just put in there basically nothing is a waste of an envelope. But we have these vellum envelopes, which I absolutely love. Love, love, love. So sometimes if they have like a lot of little things like these, I probably will put all of that in a vellum envelope along with all these cards. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of a waste to just put the freebie cards in there and nothing else. But hey, let's try it out and see. Because again, it's about the experience, right? That goes on that order. And then it also adds an extra step, which I'm not always mad at the extra step, to see the journaling card options. Okay. Okay, yep. Say less. And then what I would do with this particular scenario, so let me know, y'all want these in the orders or no? Like, these will just basically contain your freebie card and your packing slip. Is that a waste for such a beautiful envelope? If there's no like little extra stuff I can add in there so it doesn't move around in the package, you know what I mean? Because that's kind of the objective of this. And then I would add a sticker. So these are our new stickers. We have them in white too. I love them. And I would add this to the outside of the envelope. So does this add to the experience? Or is it just like, why? I don't know. I'm gonna let you decide. Because again, usually I would just put the order form and the journal cards right on top of the box. But I mean, I suppose that does add to the experience. And then I'll go grab the journal cards because I actually have them. And I can show them to you. Okay, let me go grab them. I didn't see the custom floor for that. Okay, keep in mind that these are not cut to size. So this is my little organization system for all the journaling cards. And these aren't all of them. This is just what I have printed out. Okay, so here is the, can't think of the name of this. What did I put it in? What letter did I put it in? A? I don't know. I don't know the name of this one. I probably should know the name of it, right? What is this one called? It's something fall themed. It's really cute. Again, it's not cut down to size, so don't judge it. I still have to cut it down to size and round the corners. It's just, they get laminated, so I put them all on the lamination sheet, and then I run it through the laminator, and then I cut it. That's how I was doing it before, but now I'm not doing it that way because we added so many different texture paper options, and I can't always see what it is when it's laminated. I know this is vellum. So now what I do is I actually just put the card in here, in the letter that it goes in, because this is alphabetized. So that way I can see the texture of it. And then I'll know if you order, this is tan linen, I think, or maybe this is just regular cardstock. I can see it, and then I'll add it to the order, and then I have little small card sheets. So it fits one of these in each card as opposed to a full sheet of lamination paper. And then I can put it on that and run it through.
Hey man, how you doing?
So that way I can see the texture. Okay, so this is the fall themed one. Can't think of the name of it, but you'll see it in the shop. And it has glitter in this one. It has glitter. It's really pretty. Okay, but I want to know the name of that, but I'm online, so can't look it up on my phone. Here's the calendar. Again, multiple options. This is the regular cardstock. This is the gold cardstock. It has a little sheen to it. This is the vellum cardstock. Again, I gotta cut them. So that's the calendar. And then this is glossy cardstock, I think. So this one is already cut. And the corners are rounded. And they fit perfectly in the pockets. So this is how it looks in my planner. So I've got a bunch of different ones that I added. And then I have 2 of them. So I got them on the back side too. And then this page. The pocket holder. Okay, so there's the couple that I showed you already. So let's see. Okay, and then this one is Control-Alt-Delete. So this is glossy cardstock. And again, I'll just show it to you not laminated. So you can see it's glossy. And then I have it in silver. Y'all supposed to be packaging orders. Silver is like a little metallic situation. And then I have it in mauve. But again, there's more paper options. This is just what I have printed out. And then they get laminated. And then this is tan linen. And then vellum. So there's so many options for each of the different journaling cards. And then this is gold. You just choose whatever option you want. So I'm not sure if that kind of satisfies your interest, because I know there's a lot of them, and the picture shows what exactly they are in terms of how they're going to look on the card. It's just that I know the paper options can be a little bit overwhelming. So these are our new cocktail cards. I love these. So again, this is white linen. And when the linen is, there's a texture to it. I'm not sure if you can see the texture, but there's a linen texture. And they're kind of hard to see when they're laminated, but there's that. So these are all the different options we have. We have these in 2x3, which is what these are. I feel like these are more decorative because you can't really see fully the recipe unless you have really good eyes, which I don't. But we have 3x5 of these too, and you can see the recipe better if you're trying to build, like, you know, a drink book, you know, a cocktail book. Then you can see it more clearly, okay? And then we have this one, Feed Me and Tell Me I'm Pretty, from our meal planner collection. That's vellum. I know, what is for lunch? I might have to order something, because at this point, I'm not cooking anything. This is another one. This says, honey, they didn't build you, so breaking you is not in their power. And this also comes on a vellum, like a full page vellum. Okay, so we've got a bunch of these, and it comes in also all the paper textures, of course. We also still have these cards. I don't know if you guys remember our plastic cards. These are different. They're not laminated. We feed them through a machine, and then it prints on there what we would like it to print on there. So we still have these too. Okay, this goes in H. Y'all, I'm really organized, and I love that for me, because I couldn't imagine having these just all over the place. And this one says, what does this one say? My thoughts become reality. This is glossy. See the gloss? And then again, we laminate them, but I put them in here like this. And I wish I had done that from the beginning, then I wouldn't be stuck with all these laminated ones. But that's one less step I have to do at the end of the day. But I like them to fit in here a certain way, but they're not fitting in here because they're laminated. That's mauve. This is vellum. So again, they just come in all different types of paper. This is the mindset. And so now this is how I do them. I just cut them and I just put them inside of the letter they go in. This is linen cardstock. Okay, and then I think I have gold, glossy. See? I hope you can tell that that's glossy. It's glossy. And it's already going to be glossy when it gets laminated, but we do offer it in different paper types. And then mauve. And gold and all the other things, okay? Progress, not perfection. That's vellum. That's the only one I have in there for that. Discipline. This one's already cut with corners rounded. And I have it in all the other colors. Gold, vellum, glossy, everything. Okay? 2026. Who is that at my front door? That is linen cardstock. Yep. So we've got a bunch of different designs for 2026. And this one. And then this one. And this is how they come bagged. So this one's completed and bagged up and ready to go. Okay, and then we have some that come in black. This one says yesterday, you said tomorrow. That is probably glossy maybe. And then this is vellum. Sometimes, no, that's not vellum. Sometimes you can tell, it's hard to tell the difference on the front. So you flip it over in order to see if it's vellum or not, because it's gonna have a little translucent look to it. Okay, so those are all the ones I have printed out. Again, we have so many more. And however you see the listing looks in terms of the picture in the listing, that's what it is. That's how it's gonna look on the card. It's just a matter of what type of paper do you want to print on. Now, some of the paper is gonna look different in terms of how pronounced the wording appears. So like mauve is gorgeous, but it's going to look a little more subtle in terms of the wording printed on there than your white paper. And I think that's, you probably know that, because it's pink, so it's gonna kind of mute the words or letters a little bit. All right, so hopefully that helped, because I know it's a lot, but that's the whole concept of those. All right, so let's get back into this order. We're doing 39813 to, okay, I don't know nothing about that, child. I don't know nothing about that. So I don't even know how that looks. I don't know what that is. So I don't know if it could fit. It probably should be able to fit. I don't know. I don't know how that looks. Okay, so this one is, I told you everything that she ordered. So I'm gonna separate some stuff out, but I have to go through it and make sure everything is correct. I went ahead and put the new card on there, so we're good to go for that. And then I was looking for these items and I found them. I had the corner around that. So I'm gonna toss those back in there. This is going to be able to fit in a regular size box. I think I might also go live on TikTok, y'all. I'm thinking about it, because that's where we got a lot of new customers from. And those customers have been having a lot of questions. So I don't know if any of you here are from TikTok, but people be having questions. So I feel like I need to go on live on there and let them see my face and answer questions. Because I feel like y'all know me here. I don't know. All right, so all of this is correct. I put my name on the card. So I'm really, really hoping and praying that when y'all say y'all have an issue with something, it's not me. Because I'm human. You know what I mean? So it could very well be me. But I'm hoping that it's not me. Okay? So, this is done. So did y'all decide, should I do vellum envelope? You know what I mean? I just feel like it's just, I mean, it looks pretty, but like, is it necessary to put all this inside of just a vellum envelope, which is like 25 cents? Because y'all, I'm a stickler for price. I'm like, I feel like the guy, the father from Everybody Hates Chris, well, he'd be like, that's 50 cents worth of stamps. That'd be me. I'd be like, that's 25 cents worth of card. Like, no, we're not putting that in there. Like, if it doesn't make sense, I mean, I try to minimize as much as I can on the cost. I'm like, that sticker right there is like 10 cents, and it adds up. And of course, again, I want the packaging experience to be a beautiful thing. But is this necessary? I don't know. I mean, it's pretty. Don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at how it looks. But y'all just gonna throw the envelope away. Y'all literally gonna throw the envelope away. But when you open it, you're gonna feel so good. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you took that extra time to put that in the envelope. And then you're gonna be like, trash. I'm more of a practical person. I'm like, is that even practical? Or can I just put the stuff right on top and call it a day? Now, this does look really nice, but so does the card and just the stuff. I'm gonna show you on the next order so you can see this versus that. Y'all, I kind of want kava. I know Keno was asking me for what's for lunch, but I just had it the other day. But it's so good. It's so good. Like, I'm obsessed with it. And they had a 40% off coupon on Uber Eats the other day. So, of course, I got it. Because it can get expensive. And it still was expensive at the end of the day. Okay. Trying to see how long I've been on live here, because I think I'm going to transition over to TikTok. So y'all know y'all are more than welcome to join me over there. Let's see what they talking about over there in a minute. This is missing something, so I'm not able to do that one. All right, so now let's get into these orders. This needs a charm, so I can show you guys how I make those. And also magnetic paper clips. So let me grab my little tools. Yeah, you should have. I told you to. The who? Oh, totally, totally. Because every single time you were paying him to just put a Band-Aid on it, right?
Yeah, but then also what he was charging me.
Oh, okay, okay.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, now you know. And,
If I were him, I would have.
okay. So magnetic page markers. This is the today. Yeah, it's like a whole thing on TikTok, right? Like I saw that. There's a lot of new girlies on TikTok. So we had a video that went super viral on TikTok, and we got an influx of orders from pretty much mostly the planner box, but a lot of other things too. So we were very overwhelmed. And they, I think, all came from TikTok, but then there's also a learning curve there. You know what I mean? They were saying the website was confusing, which I don't feel like it is. I feel like I organize things in the best way possible. And so, yeah, so that's why I was thinking of going live over there. I went live for a minute, and I was like, TikTok is weird because people be popping in and popping out. So you really can't continually talk. You got to say, okay, well, you can, but why? Because you can't post it to your page from what I know. So you're just kind of talking to nobody until the next person comes in and you're like, hey, and then they pop out. It's just very interesting over there, you know? So a lot of new girls playing, yeah, that are asking questions. Yeah, how to get started. Yeah. As you should. As you should. Thank you so much for tagging us. I appreciate that. I be seeing y'all tags, and I'll be trying to heart them when I can. So with these, I fold them in half. So these are printed, and they are laminated, and then they're cut. And then I have to put the magnet on there. So I have to cut the magnet sheet. Then I pull off one side of the magnet. I put it on here, on this side, the square side. I get it as even as possible. And then I pull off the other side. My little tool, and then I close it up like so. Okay, boom. These are one of our most popular items. Y'all love these. And then the magnet is in there. Then I put it on a card. And then just like that, boom, dunsies. And that's the gold one. All right, so now I can check this off my list here. 39935. Thanks, Devin. I'll see you. It's good to see you. So now we got to go through the order, and I got to package this stuff. And we have to make sure everything's here. Okay? So this is how it comes without any bags on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and make sure everything's there. So, and as I make sure it's there, I'm going to package it. These are the bags I need because this is a A5 order, so I can just set these right over to the side. So now, how I've been training the girls, okay, because this is time consuming to do it the way I do it. So that's why I said some of y'all orders are going to look very different until I can get them up to speed. But I add a lot of different elements to make the packaging better. Like this, I'm going to fold over. Now, I did teach them to fold that over, but I hate negative space like that. So we have clear stickers. And I can just pull one of those. And then I will fold over that negative space on the seam. Again, training issue, because sometimes they don't think to do it, so they may fold. The seam is already in the back, which is great, but they may fold this to the front. I don't know, I just feel like my brain just works differently from other people's, I guess. I don't know. So that's how I like to do it. And then again, they're not doing this, so because we just need to get them just getting the orders out, you know, in the cleanest way possible. But I also like to put the sticker on the outside like this and fold it over. So that's how you would get it. Okay? Again, one day they'll be there, but right now they're not. So that she got the ASAP dashboard, and all of our dashboards come in clear printed, which is really cool. That's what I have in my planner here. I'll show you really quickly. Clear printed looks like this. It's really cool for layering. So this is clear printed. So you can see that says ASAP. So that's the same thing as what I'm showing you here. And you just kind of put it on as a layer. Most of the designs come in clear printed unless it's colored, because our clear printer only prints in black ink. Okay, so she got the ASAP, A5 hole punched. This is how our new word of the years come. So she got 3 word of the years. She got one with unconditional, and then alignment, and each of the little square pictures is a different picture. So each word has a different picture in that. These are so beautiful. And then tenacity and alignment. All right, so all these go in one bag because I try to conserve as much as possible for cost reasons, and also some people are environmental people. They don't like plastic, and then also, you know, it's okay to put like items together. All right, again, I will put a sticker here. The girls aren't doing it yet, so just give us grace until we get them ramped up doing that. And then I'm going to put these items to the side because they go in different bags. And while I'm on the frame of putting them into a certain bag type, I want to just keep rocking and rolling through that. Now my cart in my room in there where I typically package look a lot different from their cart. I did organize it to the best of my ability. And I also have to get on them about keeping it organized because I just like it a certain way. And it just helps to be organized because then you can do things, you're more efficient. But my cart in there is more organized, and it's just easier to access the bag, certain size bags. So I'll be really rocking and rolling in there. All right. This is oh, this could actually go inside of the other one. I like to put something really pretty on the outside so that when you see it, it's just inspiring and making you even more excited to open your order. That was a marble vellum, by the way. All right. Those are done. This I have to round the corners for. These are really cool, and they're becoming so popular. But I got to round the corners for that so nobody gets poked. Okay. And then a half sheet, which goes in a different bag. I like to take them out of the bag. This makes it easier to grab them. Okay. This also gets folded because it has that negative space. And I hate that negative space. All right, this is gonna be my last order, y'all. And then I'm going to order lunch, and then I'm going to get onto TikTok. So if you wanna join me over there, and I wanna make sure my phone is charged up. And y'all never told me, is this a good angle? Can you see everything you need to see from this angle? Or should I reposition? See, it's a lot of steps that it takes to get an order done. You know, I mean, I could literally just put everything all in one bag and toss it in the box, and you have your order tomorrow. but it's a lot involved, you know. And I'm not able to get it in the same spot every single time. Okay, so that's how that looks. So you could imagine opening your order and it looks like this. You'd be so excited, hopefully. And then these, I don't put it on that because I just don't feel like it's necessary. And I like to, again, put everything in order by size. Then we have sticky notes here, which go in a different bag. Let's see, they can mix everything up, and it just, and it really annoys me. It really, really does. I'm learning so much about myself, you know, because I put the label of what the bag is on the outside to make it easy for them. So only this type of bag should be in this box, you know? So there's that. So I find sometimes it's a full-time job just cleaning things up and putting it back the way that it was, and then the next day I do it all over again because it's back messy again. And I just feel like people could be so much more efficient and fast if they just have everything organized. So that was productive. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like an arm and a leg.
What do you want for lunch?
Whatever you get.
What do you have a taste for? I feel like my full-time job is cleaning this cart up. Because it'd be a hot mess. Yeah, let me know what you have a taste for.
I'll let you know.
Negative space once again, so I'm gonna fold that over with a little clear sticker. And I love that these go perfectly inside of these small bags. And usually, again, I have all my bags all out in front of me. I don't keep going in here because I'm usually in that other room. Because that's, to me, slows me down when I have to keep going back for this bag, keep going back for that bag. That's why I try to pull them all out, but I have a very limited space here. All right, that's done. So now with these types of orders, what I do, if there's not a lot of little small items like this, then I'm just gonna put them in an envelope. And I don't know if I mentioned what order this is, 39935. And then again, I've been going over the order just to make sure that everything's here. And I know this girl came from TikTok, so I'm gonna triple check her order. Okay, I know unconditionals in there, snap-in pocket folder, card holder protective sleeve, daily all-in-one, 30-day mood tracker, ASAP, that's in there, out of vellum, goals vision board, line cutout, alignment vellum, 3x3 sticky notes, tenacity's in there, half sheet is in there, marble vellum is in there, and today gold is in there. Let's see. Uh-oh. What you getting, girl? What you getting? You putting yourself on my radar, huh? And maybe eventually I'll start doing that. No, I'm not doing any more printables. Y'all, that Freebie Friday situation really put a bad taste in my mouth because the people was entitled in the streets. They was doing too much, way too much. So I'm not doing any more printables. That's it. They ruined it for y'all. Because I know it wasn't everybody. It was a lot of the people that all they were doing was literally ordering printables. They was never ordering anything from our site besides downloading the free printable for Freebie Friday. That's a no-go for me. because the free printable is a marketing tool. And if you're just going to order the freebie and that's it, then no. And there was a lot of people doing that. There was also a lot of people that were just, with our digital subscription, they were buying the digital subscription and then downloading 50 inserts, sometimes more, and then canceling. Who does that? Like, literally, who does that? That's not cool to me. So now we no longer have the digital subscription. If you're in it, you're grandfathered in. And we have a lot of people that are in there that will always have access. But we're not doing any new. No new. Because the abuse was crazy. Because it takes time to do that Freebie Friday. And then the people were complaining about, when is it going out? Like, are y'all for real? Y'all do know that this is free, right? I didn't like it, so we don't do it anymore. Sorry. Okay, so this is... Did you figure out what you want, babe?
Huh?
Did you figure out what you want?
I mean, you want to get convoy again, or I don't know, firehouse?
All right, I'll do that. All right, y'all. This is the last order. So ask me any questions you have before I bounce up out of here. And then I'm going to go over onto TikTok after I order lunch for us and charge my phone up. And I'll see what the people are talking about over there. You're welcome to join me over there. Eventually, when I get TikTok set up properly, you'll be able to shop directly from my live. And that'll make the process even easier for those who have a lot of questions about things and want to see things. You know what I mean? You'll be able to see it in the live, and you'll be able to shop on the live, which is going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to that once I get it all set up properly. That's how that looks. Then I'll put that in here because they don't need a box because of the amount of items they got. It'll fit in an envelope. And then close it up. And here's how the envelopes look. No tape needed. Okay, and then on the back of these, we do another sticker. It just says Fancy Blends Co. So I'll put that right here. Just like that. Boom. All right. Oh, I'm not supposed to show you that. That is it for now. I got more orders to do. Of course, I have 7 more here, and then I got a whole bunch in there. Like, it's a lot. So yeah, so I'm gonna head on over there after I order lunch for us. Love the A6 purse planner. I think I may make it. You could make it an everyday. It's kind of small though. So when I go over on TikTok, I'll make sure I have that A6 planner so that you guys can see it. Since you're retired, okay. She said, I don't need that much space. Empty nester, yeah. Yeah, it might be the perfect size for you. It's really small though. It's like that big, maybe that big. Yeah. Yeah, but start there. Yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm going to head on out. I hope y'all like the new backdrop. I have lighting here. It's a whole vibe, okay? So this is where I'll be live going forward. And I'm going to try to go live every day so I can answer questions and show you guys how things work around here. A little more BTS. I got a lot accomplished on live with you guys. And so hopefully you'll see me tomorrow. But I am going to go live on TikTok in about maybe 30 minutes to an hour so you can join me over there too. Okay? I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.